Well, so I'm back. The stem's all dry. I've already actually lifted it up and cleaned the table off, so it's holding really good. Just going to try and get some of this foil off. See if there's any gaps that I missed. If we can't get it all off, it's not a biggie, but I'd like to give it a try anyway. Some of it's going to be tucked under. Let me see. Something to, maybe I'll use my blade here and see if I can get it to separate a little bit. I gotta tell you one thing, that's pretty heavy. I tried lifting it already, and nice thing about it, didn't separate from the base. Well, maybe that has, oops, that's probably not the best thing to do. Cut the lock off. Tape is holding really well now. I've used foil for what they call an armature, which is, well, for putting on wire or things like that to hold some kind of a form. Haven't done it for this before, but it seemed to do pretty good at keeping it contained. Looks like it covered pretty good. Just going to try and scrape some of it off on the base down here, just so I can see what I'm dealing with. Might try to bang some of it off. My blade is falling apart here. Hope it doesn't rate me for R for killing mosquitoes on camera. Cruelty to animals. Oh, you're probably not being able to see this too well. Just realized my camera is over on the side. It wasn't looks like a pretty good shape for a mushroom stem. Probably have to smooth it over a bit, but it's better. One thing it did do is filled in the chicken wire nicely. That, ouch, kind of slid right out. See if I can get it back together. Well, maybe I won't bother right now. I'll do it off camera. I don't want to cut myself on camera. Okay. I'm not throwing this on the floor. I have a garbage can over there. Although I do throw things on the floor sometimes. Try and get some of the loose stuff off. Okay. Put my gloves on. I'm going to try and bend the wire in and see if the cap fits. And today I'll be smoothing this out. Put a concrete mixture on it so that it's okay if it's the shape it is. It just needs to be, some of the wire is still exposed, so I'm going to cover that up. Make it look nicer. Get my glove back on. Okay. Let's see if the cap will go on. Without fighting too much. Elongated. Interesting. Kind of looks like this bulged out a bit. Yeah, it's about half an inch too wide. Well, that is interesting. Might see if I can bang it off with these things. I'm going to look for a chisel and a hammer. Might be a screwdriver and a hammer by the looks of it, but cling, 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 cling. I'll be back in a sec. Oh, I've got a hammer. Gonna try and bust out this end a bit. There we go. There we go. Let's see how that does. Huh. That's going to go a lot more than that. There we go. Well, that's not good. Just going to get some paper towel. We're in a sauna again. Well, I think I'm going to be making a new cap. And make it a lot looser, I think. Well, I'll put the stem down on the floor. And put this cap on the other table. She's over here. I can do either one of two things. I can make the stem out of the same bowl that I had, or I can do what I did on the other one and put some sand on the table, maybe make a little bigger one, and see if I can do that. Don't really want to go quite as big as my other one there. I was thinking I could use that cap instead. But I think what I'm going to do is put some sand down, clear my table off, probably cut that part out, clear my table off, put some sand down, and recast the cap. Maybe make it a little bit bigger too, because it looks a little bit, for the size of the stem, it looks a little small, but it doesn't have to be too much bigger. So, I'll do that. I'll just leave the camera running. I don't know if I'm going to keep it on or not, but we're going to see. Need some wire. I'll keep this out. Don't need the aluminum wire. I don't think I need any tape. I'll have to put that somewhere. Okay, I'll reposition you a bit so you might be able to see better. Nope. I've got more sand in this, just okay, just going to check this one. Right. While I'm thinking of it, let's see if I got another cutter. And I think maybe I'll just make it wider, just 'cause. Go out to 5 inches instead of doing the 4.5 thing. Let's see. There we go. That's not good. Went to throw the styrofoam away. The blade fell out of the machine, or the cutter here. Went flying across the room. Landed in my garbage can. Okay. I guess I have to go up. Nope, gotta go back. Not having the best of luck with these, but I guess that's what you get when you buy them from the dollar store. Oops. Oops, upside down. There. Oops. Get in there. Now just tighten this down. Good. Missed the garbage can. And that's 4.5. Huh. Bigger. Got to show the mistakes on camera so that you don't make the same that I do. Now, well, I'm going to go out wider from this thing. I came out later today because I have my video being uploaded onto YouTube, and it's going kind of slow, and I figured, well, I might as well go out and work on this cap while I'm here, because let's see if I can get this apart without Okay, that's bigger. My sister-in-law has been giving me styrofoam from all her little purchases. Oops. Which is really, I didn't think it was going to be handy, but it is handy. That one's better. And that one's good. Okay. Now, clean up my mess. Put some more sand around there. Where'd my brush go? Oh, there it is. It's not so bad that this goes in the cement mix, but I wasn't planning on doing it for this one. Okay. Now, hopefully I'm not in the way. When I made the other one, I didn't have a pattern or anything. I did watch a lot of YouTube though. Really good idea. There's a lot of concrete statuary. A lot of people use molds and stuff, but since I like artwork and I'm a little on the creative side, I just figured, well, add some creativity to this. Okay. Don't want it too big because then it'll look really strange on that small cap. But or rather stand. Doesn't matter about the shape too much. I think I'll go this way. So this cap is going to have an indentation in it. Cap will be poured over here, be about, oh, maybe 2-3 inches at most. And get it as flat as possible. Not so bad, but just going to brush this up here a little bit. If you can think of better ways to do it, I totally would appreciate your comments. I am not a pro. That's why I have this down for beginners, because I've only been doing it a year. Not a year, a summer. So any of your comments or helps or anything like that is totally appreciated. I could probably use the help even in my art work. I haven't done any art this week. I had to go on doctor appointments in the big city. So getting my heart checked. Seems they found this little problem with it. a little tick in it that's not supposed to be there. Okay, well, it's not really round, but that's okay. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for something to stick in the yard. Now I have to mix my cement down here. I'll bring it over. We'll speed through this like I did with the next video. And I also have to get some cement from the bag. Okay. Just a minute. It's not, you're gonna not be able to see anything, and I'm gonna have to pull these gloves off in order to do the change. Okay. Hands are nice and clean. We're getting a little traffic down the laneway. I got the door open. I didn't figure I was going to be able to get away with it today. Okay, I threw a first batch of cement on the mushroom cap, and then dawned on me that I didn't have the camera on there. So I'm going to, the notch on this camera is kind of, okay, I'll move it up a bit so you can see. I'll need some other gloves, but there's no way I'm going to get those ones on again. That's all I could do to get them off. I don't recall it being this warm last year. It may have been, but I don't recall it. Certainly didn't get the rain that we got this year so far. My rain barrel has been full for weeks. Okay. I just don't want to move the sand too much or I'm going to have an indentation in there. Learned something about bird bass I didn't know about on YouTube yesterday. They were saying that birds won't use them if the water is deeper than an inch or two, because they might drown. So my bird bass that I have out in front is a commercial one. And I've been filling it up. So it's about 3 inches or more deep. So now I'm going to have to make a point of not doing that anymore. Because the whole purpose is to keep the birds hydrated, not swimming for their lives. I'm going to mix another batch of this so that I can fill all the holes in. I'm not too worried about it being tall on this side because it can be any shape it wants. But anyway, I'm gonna make some more cement. I'll do it off camera. I'm cross breeze anyway. Okay, we got a little more here. If I get a sharp edge on this one like I did on the other one, I'll just grind it off or add more to the inside or something. I don't want these things to be a hazard to my health. I'm clumsy enough as it is, falling and landing on my slow cooker, which I didn't really. I missed my slow cooker more than well, I did hurt a lot though. I landed on it with my ribs. That wasn't fun. At least it didn't break anything. Maybe my pride, if I had any. But the nice thing about that, the fall, is that's when they found out I had the problem with my heart. So good news with everything. Not that heart problems are good news, but at least finding them before something happens worse than it did. I have a seam over here that I want to kind of fill in. This is not as thick as I'm probably going to go. I might have to do another layer on it once I get a chance to look at it. But then I can pull the sand out and take a look at how thick it is. Okay. Well, I didn't know I was going to be doing a mushroom cap again today. I thought I measured so well. It'll be a mushroom cap for another time. Different structure. Or I could put it down as a stepping stone. Just depends. See how it goes. Okay. Well, I think that's going to be it for today.